fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Lady! Stay 50, stay 50. Recon, 132.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Third down, and they're going to try the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Their own 27-yard line.
Ready. 18 data.
Hey, let's go. Check.
And right away, he lost the football. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
22.
From the 29, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Zebra.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. He's going to air one out. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right. You got 3 down. Right here, guys.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. 3 down.
To throw is Jackson. To throw again. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
51 to mine. You're not ready.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Finding Gabriel complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Again, Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. This is Cohen. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
You got 3. 3 down. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson looking deep for Gabriel. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And an alley to run. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
On 2nd down and 4, Stafford, wide open receiver, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Hey, blue 60. And middle. Omaha, ready, blue.
On first down, Stafford here. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 15 now. Stafford. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 42. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from it, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Stafford. And this is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time. 3rd down here.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
Mike 51. Let's go. Here we go.
From the 41, Jackson. And it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 27, Jackson gets this to his running back, Torrey Cohen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down. First down, a run with Cohen. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
15 yards on the play, first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Let's go. Hey, Mike 40, Mike 40. You. Alert flare. Come on.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, he'll take a shot for the end zone. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 3rd down, Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught, but he will not make the first down marker. And that'll be a turnover on downs. That one good for 21 yards, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Stafford. Go. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the #1 thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Going to throw right side here, complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
51, Mike 51. Man, that's trash. Mike.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. After the sack here, 2nd and 11.
Check. Easy. Hey, check.
Now it's Stafford. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
45.
22 jet bomber.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, standing just outside his own goal line. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone, and he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On second down now, it's Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big time. Play, knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Hey, 22!
Check, 45 to Mike.
21!
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Tackle was made by Joel Iyebuniwe. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey.
45. Mike, 45. I got you.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Let's go.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Lions.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Double right.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They run. It's Johnson. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach may say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
To throw on 3rd down. Jackson is going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
45, 45, Mike, 45. Double dog, that's the run.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Stafford now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Johnson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, Zoo.
45. Mike, 45.
On 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football. They also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Easy.
Banjo.
Hey, check Mike 40.
Stafford on first down. Johnson's got it complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Watch the run.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
The Lions on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, it's all right. 59. Rush in. Check.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Hey, 5-0.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And no, it's incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they get the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on 2nd and 8. They try again with Cohen. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards is the pickup there on a 1st down for Chicago. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Fight.
Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
4th down, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Stafford. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
20, 22. Hey. 58 to Mike. Watch the curl. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. In the face.
Stafford now to throw. And James has it. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as you understand where they are in the field?
Under 10.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Johnson. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
40 got.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They snap it to Stafford. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson going to throw again. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep down, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Tracy Walker, and he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they